Welcome back, viewers. The stage is set for the mega swearing-in ceremony to be held at the Ramlila Maidan, as in fact arrangements and all the preparations are completed as several prominent leaders continue to arrive in the national capital to attend the ceremony. The suspense over Delhi's new chief minister ended as the Bharatiya Janata Party elected the first-time MLA Rekha Gupta to the post. The decision comes as the party returns to the power in the national capital after a long gap of 27 years, securing the win over the 48 assembly constituencies in the 70-member House. Rekha Gupta, who is the former president and the general secretary of the Delhi University Student Union, has served as the General Secretary of the BJP Mahila Morcha as well in the national capital. And she has also served as the member of the party's National Executive Committee. She started a political journey with the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad at the Daulat Ram College in the Delhi University of the year 1992. And then later became the president of the Delhi University Students Union, where she actively raised the student-related issues in the year 1996. Elected then as a councillor from the North Pitampura in the year 2007, she was then re-elected in the year 2012 and later served as the mayor of the South Delhi Municipal Corporation, further building her administrative experience and strengthening it. Rekha Gupta, she has also launched the Sumedha Yojana to help the economically weaker female students to pursue their higher education. As head of the Women Welfare and the Child Development Committee, she has worked on the initiatives for women empowerment. Now, she is going to take oath as the Delhi Chief Minister today at the Ramlila Maidan in the presence of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah and other top leaders. Rekha Gupta joins the ranks of Sushma Swaraj, Sheila Dikshit, Atishi, chronicling Delhi's tryst with the women chief ministers. Let's also take a look now at the current women chief ministers in the country, and at this point of time there are two pictures right there in front of my screen which you can see, viewers, at this point of time. That Mamata Banerjee, she is the current chief minister of the West Bengal. She was till yesterday the only women chief minister in the entire country, but now the same series has been joined by Rekha Gupta, which is a decision that has come messaging by the BJP that they are putting the women workforce, the women cadre party leadership also at the forefront, and that is what in fact this is going to also set a precedent of. When we talk about in fact Mamata Banerjee, she started her tenure in the year 2011 onwards from the month of May, and still now in fact right now she is the chief minister of the West Bengal. Currently 13 years and 275 days has happened, and Rekha Gupta will now in the national capital will be the fourth women chief minister, and apart from that the second one from the BJP. A larger messaging that has been done by the BJP to appoint Rekha Gupta and putting the women face pick at the forefront, sending out the message that the issues of the women in the country will be highlighted, and also becoming and championing the party that is putting the women-centric issues at the forefront, even in the leadership of the cadre in the party. All right, viewers, now joining me live on the broadcast is Sumit Peer, political commentator, and Ahmed Ayaz, who is also a political analyst, Ashutosh Sharma, political analyst, and Tanvi Pruthi, along with Himanshu Bhatt, who is a senior journalist. Appreciate you all joining me live this morning. Thank you very much for in fact being with me live on the broadcast. It's a big day for the national capital. All of us have been talking a lot about what exactly happens to be when BJP comes to the power. Once that happened, we move past to who's actually going to be the chief ministerial face. Remember, because the elections have been fought without a chief ministerial face, and the person that has been elected also then holds a lot of prominence because they have been picked up after the party has comfortably enjoyed the win. And then it is after a wait of 11 days that we have got a woman chief minister. A lot of messaging, a lot of strategy, and a lot of in fact planning ahead for the upcoming elections in the state as well by the BJP. We'll talk about all of that. But let me first quickly go up to my colleague Sumit Peer, my guest Sumit Peer, who's there with me live on the broadcast. Sir, appreciate you joining me. How do you view, in fact, the appointment, firstly, of the women chief minister by the BJP? I know this was more on the expected lines, but in BJP, as we all understand and say, we can't expect and we can't be sure till the decision has been made. When this decision was made, what is the larger message that is, in fact, being given, considering the fact that the national capital at this point of a time voted for the BJP without a chief ministerial face, and now that they have got a women chief minister, is it going to pave a way forward for the development narrative, or is it going to be also for the opposition to see that now they have a new leader to focus on in the national capital, because the elections were fought on the face of Prime Minister Narendra Modi by the BJP?
Simran ji, good morning. Thank you for having me on your show. It's a very important day for the national capital today because there are a lot of things which have been set as a new precedence. The first thing is that, again, who is going to be the chief minister and who is going to who is going to be elected is again a surprise which Modi ji again gave us. I mean, there were a lot of names. Second thing is that, look, if you look at Rekha Gupta ji, she is a first-time MLA. So when you get a first-time MLA into a chief minister, it happened in other states as well. We talk of Rajasthan, we talk of MP, we talk of Gujarat, we talk of Orissa, we talk of Chhattisgarh. It happened in other states as well. So there's a precedence. What Prime Minister Modi is trying to send a message: if you want to become a chief minister or a minister, you don't need to be a politically heavyweight. You need not to be a son and daughter of anybody. You need not to have a very, what I Hindi mein bolte na, bada rajnitik varchasva. You don't need to be that. You need to be a devout karyakarta. You must have a clean track record. You must have no scams, nothing, no hanky-panky attached with you. And if you are a dedicated karyakarta, you can be given the top post. By doing this, there are two things they have achieved. First of all, you see, every karyakarta of Delhi and every karyakarta across the India is highly energized, maybe a male or female, whatever they are, because now one of them, literally one of them, has become the chief minister. So everybody thinks, yeah, mera number bhi aa sakta. That's the first thing. This keeps cadres highly motivated and galvanized. Second thing, if you look at Maharashtra, if you look at Haryana, if you look at Delhi, a lot of women have voted for BJP. So it was very important to give a woman face so that the people can relate more to it. Third thing is that if you look at a Congress, there was hardly any, Mahila chehra there. If you look at AAP, it is anyway Kejriwal, whichever way you look at it. So now BJP coming with a woman candidate is telling that, when Modi ji talks about the reservation for women, when it comes to the push comes to the shove, he had an option of so many male candidates, but he chose a female candidate to reiterate that fact. Look, I'm going to give this position to a female. Fourth point is, now Rekha Gupta ji, you don't have to see as Delhi chief minister. Look at her age. She has around 25-30 years left of politics. So if we go by 75-80 standard, now she is a leader which has 20 to 30 years of roadmap ahead of her. It's not only for today. So Rekha Gupta ji is going to be a tall leader in BJP for next few decades to come. So that is also paving a way for young and dynamic leadership to come over and start taking the charge, because यहाँ Modi ji 30 साल का सोच रहे. He's already thinking of BJP beyond Modi, BJP after Modi. So that is a very important aspect which he's building. Look at Dr. Yadav, look at Sharma ji in Rajasthan, look at Pushkar Singh Dhami ji. If you look at all of them, you will find them around same age group, all of them. So these are the aspects which Modi ji is trying to reiterate. And most important thing, when you talk of Rekha Gupta ji, no baggage, no trading of favors, no camp, no group, no affiliation. So she comes with a very clean state with a one single mandate. Ki Modi ji has declared he will make Delhi an impeccable capital, and Delhi will have an infrastructure which is better than any of the capital of the world. Today, Kejriwal ji told us Delhi would be Paris. Abhi to Kabul mein Delhi. We have to first bring it back to Delhi, then try to make it Paris, because we are at -10. It is 10 points to come to 0, then to go to +10. It's a lot of work. 5 years is a very less time, and you needed a person who will just put the blinkers on and just work on one thing: development. And today, Simran ji, the people of Delhi will feel more safer under a double engine sarkar, wherein you are not trying to put things on each other, wherein you will have a Delhi chief minister who is a woman. The women's safety, which has been a bit of issue in Delhi, will be now taken on, because if you look at the right and left, it's BJP all the way. So there can be no passing the blame. And there's a lot of encroachment in Delhi. There are a lot of illegal immigrants who are settled in Delhi. And so there's a lot of work which has to be tackled. The Yamuna has to be cleaned up. The water has to come up. So Rekha Gupta ji is a person who will look at these 5 years to make her career to become a cabinet minister or go higher, even be in the race of the topmost post of the India. So she will also see this as an opportunity because she's
Well,
25 years ahead.
absolutely, Mr. Peer. As